Right, now listen good, Jerry, because there might be a quiz afterwards. I know you've been playing footsies with old Adolf, and as a citizen of Her Majesty's Empire, I must confess I find that rather unappetizing.
I may be a double agent, but I'll die before I talk to the likes of you.
Leave the dire predictions to me, mate. Now, if you don't...
Yeah! What is this madness?
Is this 1942?
That lot of sauerkraut was this close to giving me the information I needed to crack open his entire spy ring. And unless I miss me bet, you're the joker who upset the apple cart.
Where is Charles Wilson?
Charles who? Have you snapped your Christmas crackers? Now answer quick, because Blackjack isn't known for his kind and patient disposition.
I'll only ask once more. Where is Wilson?
So that's the way it's going to be, eh? Right, it's fisticuffs for you, mate. Heads up, mates.
Welcome back, good viewer. Oh dear. Somehow our opponent here, Blackjack, stunned himself while attempting to attack Tombstone. I'm sorry, good viewer. I got distracted. What the hell? Oh, he got trapped there somehow. Ooh, Tombstone's blinded. Oh, we've started this off with a bang. Right, I'm going to let the Nazis deal with Blackjack, who appears to be stuck. I'm sorry, good viewer. I just got very distracted by that because again, that's another one of the scenes that I love. Because they're both just like, tell me what you know. No, you tell me what you know. I'll only ask this once more. Where is Charles Wilson? Charles who? Have you snapped your Christmas crackers? With a bit of a dodgy, I believe Blackjack is voiced by George Ladeau, who is the guy who also does the voice of Minuteman. There are Nazis right there, Blackjack, but bit of a dodgy Cockney accent there, but I love the game so much that I forgive it. You know, this game can get away with dodgy voices so long as they're done with panache, which they always are.
Have a bit of this.
Have a bit of this. Cool, blimey, Mary Poppins. Go Tombstone. Okay, right, let's get this. Okay, it appears that Blackjack is having a very odd time with his physics, but oh well.
This might sting a bit.
I do love that he's just a beloved. He's a brilliant Cockney stereotype, is Blackjack.
Have a bit of this.
Is your reward.
Biff, biff, biff. What? Good old. Come back here, you bastard. There we go. Okay, start shooting him. Tombstone. Yeah, my guns are going to be a bit more effective than yours, mate. Sorry to say.
Right as rain.
Right as rain. Good old Spectre shots. Go at it again, Tombstone.
This is going to be alright, mate. Back off and I'll talk.
All talk. I shouldn't make fun of it, but it is just brilliant. I love this game. I've really got to stop doing that because back in my last LP there was someone who said, "Dude, someone who commented, "Dude, stop saying you love the game so much. It's what do you think this is? A Let's Play?" Not his words exactly or her words, but just what I am making fun of. Anyway, let's talk to our suave and sophisticated super spy. And I predict we're going to teleport back to where we were.
The time for jibes and gambles is at an end. Where is Charles Wilson?
A, I never heard of the sod, and B, if I had heard of him, I wouldn't share the intelligence with a Nazi sod like you.
Nazi? I am no Nazi. Rings of Rexor! It seems I can only hold a single entity in the past for a brief period before their energy saturates the time stream. But, yes, I can put another hero in Tombstone's place. I can stabilize this, but it will take some time.
All right, tall, dark, and cockney. It's time to start making with the yap yap. That is, unless you'd like me to rearrange your face. Literally. Hey, what's going on here? Some kind of decoy?
Do not be hard on yourself. Blackjack's duplicate foiled even my superlative senses. Hold. I am now picking up a faint resonance trail, heading towards the nearby courtyard. I suggest you investigate. His thought patterns tell us that Blackjack is the key to finding Wilson.
And here, good viewer, we have another new hero, the Green Genie. New to Freedom Force vs. the Third Reich. We saw her secret origin, that she's now from sort of a suppressed Arabic girl with an oppressive father. She's now become the fun-loving Green Genie. Unless you'd like me to rearrange your face. Literally. Okay, that's a bit more of a cheerleader sort of thing.
Try this on for size.
More than anything else. But the effect is there. Green Genie has she has a lot of direct attacks, like static zap,
Try
like
this
so.
on for size.
Die, evil bench. Static zap does electrical damage and does it directly to the opponent, which is useful
Time
because
holds no sway over Gaia's power.
yes, and she can do many different things. I forgot that the heroes keep switching after a certain time. But, so, what is the point to having certain heroes if they're all going to switch, you ask? Well, that shall be made apparent, as Eve fails at crossing the road. Busy traffic for 1940s Germany.
Well done, team. Blackjack should be somewhere around here.
British spies! Kill them!
Incapacitate them before they can bring help. While you do that, I will continue desaturating the time stream.
Uh-oh, goons. Not hired goons, mind you, but just Nazi nationalist goons.
Of Gaia.
So I suppose they are hired to a certain extent.
To this dark time.
But instead of Eve and her arrows...
We face some kind of liberty-loving fiends!
I've almost stabilized the time stream. You must persevere.
Liberty-loving fiends. Take this, you Nazi scumbag. You do realise that liberty-loving fiends is a bit of a stupid oxymoron. How can we be fiends if we love liberty? Yeah, take that, yep.
It is done. The time stream is now stable.
Achtung!
Like meat to the grinder.
You will pay for what you did to Gunther. Surrender!
Surrender? That's an option you'll soon wish you had.
Hey, super-powered Yanks! Shield your eyes!
Yeah, my eyes!
Those gits won't be blind forever. Let's kiss our dates goodnight, and then we can have a bit of a dialogue.
Dialogue. Oh dear. Okay, if they're blind, but not for long, good viewer. Let's show off one of Green Genie's powers. Sow the wind.
I'm a little genie.
Oh, hang on. There we go. Sow the wind. Tombstone, Eve, move out of the way. Let the genie do her thing. Whee! That's one of my favourite powers of Green Genie, good viewer. She can just send them flying up in the air. And as you can see, it's incredibly effective. And we also have control of Blackjack. So let's just start off with some plain old bullets with Blackjack. They're all going down way too quickly. My heroes are just too good to explain anything. Too good for me to explain anything. Okay, Tombstone, you punch them. Genie, you zap them. Eve, of course, is known for her archery. And Blackjack, for the moment, will just use rapid fire. We'll show off his other abilities later. Down they go. A simple bit of a first mission, one might say.
Perhaps I've misjudged you, Blackjack.
And I may have been a bit hasty sussing out your intentions, chum. All I know is that when it comes to putting Jerry down for the count, you've got the right idea.
Let us explain, friend. We are the Freedom Force, a team of Energy X-powered heroes from the future.
Are you hearing a voice in your head, or is that just me?
Mentor communicates telepathically. In time, you will become used to it.
So, you're from the future?
Yes.
And you've received special powers from this Energy X you mentioned?
Yes.
And you've come back in time to...
To keep Energy X out of the hands of the Third Reich before they change the time stream, win the war, and damn the future to eternal slavery.
Well, I suppose I could ask about 10,000 different questions right now, but I'd rather not get bogged down on details. Given what I've seen lately, I knew something strange had to be going on. The Germans have been using strange weapons and powers that nobody has ever seen before. I've been trying to locate an Italian chap that goes by the name of Fortissimo. Story goes, Fortissimo's got himself a passel of special powers, much like you lot, and has been using them to make bloody mischief for our lads.
If he has Energy X powers, perhaps he could lead us to Charles Wilson.
Could you help us find this Fortissimo?
I believe I may be of some small assistance in that department. Word is, he's set up a base.
Very good, my British buffoon. Lead Freedom Force into my trap. Soon I shall have you and the futuristic fools exactly where I want them. At the mercy of Blitzkrieg!
Oh, of course, that's the introduction of one of the main villains of the game, and yet it's done in typical style of having just like, at the mercy of Blitzkrieg! The maniacal, evil nature, you know, it's like, I'm evil, look at me, I'm evil! Oh dear. And as you can see, that is the reskin Charles Wilson, that is Blitzkrieg, good viewer. But we will learn more about him later on. Yes, very simple first part of the mission, but we will have another part, and that, good viewer, is the second part of the mission is what you should try and build your team around, and you will see why that is in a moment. Because as you can see here, you just literally have Nazi riflemen, which anybody can take down. Yes, but I like that little the first part of this mission. It's very simple, but it also does a good job of introducing a lot of things, like Blackjack, who is one of the heroes of the time, and we will meet more of them later on. And I like how like Tombstone and Blackjack are first at each other's throats, and then at the end, Tombstone explains all about Freedom Force. He's just like, so you're from the future? Yes. And you've received special powers from this Energy X you've mentioned? Yes. Like, just Tombstone's just saying, yes, that is right. And Blackjack's like, okay, there's like about 10,000 questions I could ask right now. And are you hearing a voice in your head? Is that just me? You know, it's just loads of brilliant lines. I don't know, something about that scene just, I really enjoy. So, good viewer, we will head onwards to try and find this Fortissimo. And I will see you momentarily, good viewer.
I hear Fortissimo himself has come to watch over this operation. If we make a mistake, we are all doomed.
You're always complaining. One day you're going to...
If you ask me, the Italian fool has had one too many plates of pasta.
Shut your mouth, you fool. It's him. It's Fort...
Did somebody say my name?
Mein Gott!
You idiot. You're lucky Fortissimo let us live.
We better make sure those books he distributed are sent to the bonfires, or next time we won't be so lucky.
Tonight we burn the degenerate art of the freedom-loving fools. Let's see the Allies try to stop us.
The only thing that's gonna burn tonight is you.
Was ist los? Amerikaner! Fire! Fire!
I'll only ask this once. What's the fat man up to?
I'll never tell! Mein Leben! I surrender!
Fortissimo has ordered his goons to burn the Gutenberg Bible, the original Summa Theologica, and Shakespeare's first folio.
Those things sound pretty important and all. I'm committed to getting them back. And this wouldn't be the first time I've been committed.
The Gutenberg is in the cathedral. If we don't hurry, the scum will burn it to cinders. The Nazi cowards shall pay the ultimate price.
You have an intensity, my friend, which is laudable, but frightening nonetheless.
Oh, Eve, don't be such a fish. Tombstone is badass. Tombstone is awesome. I love Tombstone. The only thing that's gonna burn tonight is you. I'll only ask this once. What's the fat man up to? Nope. Eve's getting her knickers in a twist again. She can't seem to decide where to go. Okay.
Time to get into trouble. Your wish is
So, as you can see here, good viewer. Oh yes, we're gonna have to deal with the cries of the German citizens. We have Green Genie has a lot of various good abilities, like Object Lesson, which you see there, which can be used to turn any enemy into a nice bunch of flowers. I really need to shut up the German citizens. Oh, no, not. Oh dear, that was good. Okay. Yeah, you can turn any enemy into a bunch of flowers, which is all very useful. The only thing about Green Genie is she's pretty squishy. The Nazi coward paid the ultimate price. Literally, because, you know, he is very much a coward.
We shall slay you as Fortissimo commands. Glory to Rome!
Love the skirt. It really sets off your look of psychotic rage.
I do love Green Genie. She is all somewhat crazy. Okay, oh no, wait. Hang on. Wait a minute. What am I... wait, no, yes, I'm thoroughly confused. Basically, good viewer, I'm just wondering how I managed to turn someone into the police officer. Never mind, I don't want to bore you with me trying to think about things. Here we have the Legionnaires, good viewer, servants of Fortissimo. Rather nasty little bastards these guys are. Mainly because they're pretty fast. Nicely done. We've got Tombstone, but that's one of Blackjack's abilities right there. Forks Flasher. Blinds the enemies. Okay, Static Zap It, Green Genie. And Blackjack, I can't even get the names right. So, a bit of off the cuff. A nice little acid attack. Oh, hang on. Here we go. The other one's come back. So, good viewer. Swarm of leaves from Eve, if you please. Oh, and he's blinded as well. Okay, everybody move in. Start shooting him with all of your ranged attacks. Sure, go after my tank. Go after the guy who is indeed resistant to your attacks. And down he goes. Yes, the Legionnaires are pretty fast. That's their main problem, good viewer. But again, so long as you have sufficient CC, you should be alright. Okay, let's go save the Gutenberg Bible.
Things are gonna get messy.
I'm not entirely certain, like, who wrote the Gutenberg Bible and the Summa Theologica. Well, obviously Gutenberg did the Gutenberg Bible, but what I want to know is what is Shakespeare's First Folio, a traditionally English thing, doing in Germany, in Berlin, in the capital of Germany.
Throw the Bible in the fire!
Quickly, stop that Nazi before he reaches the fire.
Yeah, that's one thing to be aware of, good viewer, is that...
Some kind of Ubermensch. I surrender.
And once again, good viewer, my heroes are way too awesome, and I can't even explain things before they manage to get things off. You've got to kill the Nazis before they reach the fire, or you will lose the mission. But of course, that should be fairly easy to do, particularly if you've, just focus all of your attacks and all these other things. Okay, Tombstone, you're a good jumper. Get this guy off the roof. Yeah, so why is the what is Shakespeare's First Folio doing in Berlin? Because this is still the middle of the war, so they wouldn't have taken Britain yet. Even if they had managed to eventually conquer the world, it's still the middle of the war. But, oh well. I'm questioning things, and the point is that as an actor, I do not want Shakespeare's Folio to be burned. That's just bad. Okay, Tombstone. You're the master of interrogation. Whoops.
Where are the other books, scum?
I'll never talk.
They say that dead men tell no tales. Let's see if you're the exception that proves the rule.
Aye, it's in the park. The Summa Theologica is in the park. Now let go, you beast from beyond the grave.
You are spared the ultimate punishment in this world. You won't be so lucky in the next.
Oh, Tombstone. I do love you. What's this?
Music? For a book burning?
Ah, the stirring strains of Pagliacci, a fitting backdrop for my triumphant finale. Just as Canio slays the treacherous Ned, I will destroy the invasion plans.
His voice is foul but strong. He is clearly able to project it over miles. How I shall delight in his shrieks when I bring him his just punishment.
Die, Western scum!
Oh, we're being shot at again, viewer. Yes, this is Fortissimo.
Have a little genie. Have a little genie.
Yes, Fortissimo, the Italian member of the supervillain, the Nazi supervillains, because there is one for each major member of the Axis powers. And Fortissimo is representing Italia, with his quite obviously stereotypical voice. I am Fortissimo. But it's brilliant. Rather nasty enemy is Fortissimo, but we will meet him later.
Krieg will kill me.
Shh. Yes, mate, yes he will. But you're a Nazi, so there we are. No one really cares about the Nazis because everybody hates them, even the other Nazis. Don't blame them, really, bastards. But we will talk about hatred of Nazis in another video, good viewer, because there is much time to do so. Because let's face it, everyone hates Nazis, even other Nazis. I had to say it twice because everyone hates Nazis, even other Nazis. 3 times. 3 times the charm. So, good viewer, on that note, I will leave you and we will save the other 2 books in the next episode.
I'm standing right here.
With our new friend Blackjack. Brilliant accent and dashing daredevil and gadgeteer in Her Majesty's service. And I can't think of anything else to say. So I'm going to stop dragging this out. I thank you as always for everything, good viewer. Your likes, your viewings, your subscriptions, I appreciate it all. And I hope you enjoy. And I will see you next time, good viewer. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Skyrider. Farewell until we meet again.